Good morning friends, welcome back to Pannika Tutorials. In the last video, I have discussed how to create the nodes in the linked list and also how to display the elements in the linked list. I hope you have watched that video. If you did not watch that video, I request you to go back and watch that video and come back to this video. In this video, I want to discuss how to insert the node in a linked list. In insertion, we will have three scenarios. One is inserting a node at a beginning, insert a node at end, insert a node after a particular position. All these three scenarios I will discuss in detail. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. Let me give a simple example. Let's assume that we have three nodes in a linked list. Okay. And you know that each node will have the data and address of the next node. Let's assume that this node address is 100, 200, 300. So you will have here 200 which will be pointing here, and you will have 300 which is pointing here, and null which is the last node. And always we will have a head pointer which is pointing to the first node in the linked list. Is it clear? So that's why it will have the address of the first node. Now let me discuss the scenario 1. What is the scenario 1? Inserting a node at beginning. Beginning means any node which you are inserting, that should be the first node. Suppose let's assume the scenario, I have created a one node, okay, which is in some address location 400. It has the value some 40 and I have assigned null here. Now this node I want to insert at begin. Now what I should do? First thing I have to create a link to this node. Am I right or wrong? What I have to do? I have to say here new node of next is equal to, this is the new node of next. Here it should be having the head value. Head is having the first node. So here you should have the 100. Okay, is it clear? Now you have a connection. Now what is the next thing you need to do? Now this head should point to the first node because this is the first node. So now what you have to write? You have to write head is equal to new node. So let's take that this is 400. Now head will have the value 400. Is it clear? So this is the meaning of inserting the node at the beginning. So let me discuss with a pseudocode. Okay. So initially we have 100 like this. So this node is pointing. So let me write a user defined function called insert at begin. Okay, this is the user defined function I am writing. So if you want to insert a new node, what you need to do? You have to declare a pointer variable called new node. Okay, is it clear? Then what you have to do? You have to allocate the memory dynamically. So you have to write new node is equal to struct node star. You are doing the typecasting and you will use a malloc function and you have to mention the size of the node. So that's why I'm using a size of operator and I'm giving the struct node. So whatever the size of the struct node, that much memory will be allocated, and whatever the memory has been allocated, the starting byte will be assigned to the new node. So let's assume that you have created a new node in some 400 location. Now new node pointer will store that value here. Is it clear? If malloc function does not able to allocate this memory, then it will return the null value. If memory has not been successfully created, then new node pointer will have the null value. Is it clear? Let's assume that the memory is there and successfully created. Once the memory has been allocated, you have to ask the user to enter the data. Okay, enter the value or data, whatever you want to write, you can write \n. Once the value has written, you have to read it. Okay, as it is an integer, I am using a format specifier called %d and I want to store it in the data. So I need to write ampersand new node of, okay, data. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? New node is the pointer and the member name is data. So whatever the value the user has entered, I'm storing in that particular location. Then I will write new node of next is equal to null. Let's assume that user has entered the value 40. So I have entered here 40 and then null I have made it. Next is null. So this is not pointing to any node. Now this node I want to insert at beginning. So what is the thing I have to do? First I have to check. Okay. What is the scenario I have to do? First what I have to make is that new node of next is equal to head I have to write. So new node of next is equal to, in that case you can erase this statement, but just for safety when you are in declaring that variable we have to initialize with a null pointer. So that's why I have written. Now you can write new node of next is equal to head. Okay, what is the head consists of 100. So let me write here for better understanding. So you have 40. Okay, new node of next is 100 is equal to head, so 100. So you have created a link to this one. Now this is the first node, am I right? If this is the first node, head should point to this node. So what you have to write is that head is equal to new node. What is the new node consists of? New node consists of address of this node 400. So here you should have 400. So that's why this head is now pointing to the first node in the linked list. This is the way. Let me close this function. It is very simple. Inserting at beginning is very simple. If you want to add complexity, you can check. Before doing this one, you can check whether head is equal to null. If head is equal to null, then this is the first node. Then you can write it accordingly. But I have written a generalized way. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? Is it clear? Even if head is equal to null also, this code will work. How it will work? New node of next is equal to head. What is head consists of? When the linked list is empty, head will have the value null. So new node of next is equal to null. Then head is equal to new node. So the address of this one will be coming. So this is the way I have written the generalized code. Now let me discuss how can I insert at end. Okay. Insert at end. What is meant by insert at end? I will discuss for you. Then I will write the C code for your better understanding. Insert at end. What is meant by insert at end? Let's take that you have created a new node in address of some 500 location. Let's take that user has entered the value some 50. Now what you want to do is that insert at end means after this node you have to insert. Is it clear? After this node, if you want to insert, some pointer should pointing here. Am I right? Then you have to write, suppose let's take that you have a pointer temp which is pointing to this node, last node in the current linked list. Now after this you want to add. So what you can write, temp of next is equal to new node. You can write simply temp of next new node means suppose this is 500. Temp of next means here 500 will come. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? So you have created a link. This is the way you can do it. But now you have to traverse from starting to this node. That is the first thing you have to do. You cannot traverse using the help of the head because you should not move the head pointer. Head pointer always pointing to the first node. So to do that one, what I will do is that this part is same till now. Inserting at the end also, you have to create a new node and you have to allocate the memory dynamically using the malloc function. Then you will ask the user to enter the value. All these things is same. Now what you have to do is that you will create a variable, okay, or you will declare a pointer variable of type is strut node and you will assign the value which is there in the head. So you have created a temporary variable, okay, having 400 because head is having the 400. Is it clear for you? Right now it is have null. This is the last node. For this node you want to add whatever the new node you have created. Is it clear? So to do that one, what you have to do, you have to traverse till the last node. Okay. So what you have to write is that while temp of next not equal to null, temp of next not equal to null, you will write temp is equal to temp of next. Then maybe you can ask me one doubt, sir, in the earlier video also you have declared a variable called temp, which is a pointer. Again you are declaring, is it wrong? No, it is not a wrong, because that is another function and this is another function. So if you are declaring a pointer variable called temp, it is a local variable. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? So local variable can be only accessed within this function only. Now let me discuss this logic behind this statement. While temp of next not equal to null, what is temp is consists of 400. 400 next is 100. Am I right? 100 is equal to null? No, 100 is not equal to null. So this condition is true. If this condition is true, you have to execute this statement. Temp is equal to temp of next. Temp is equal to temp of next. What is temp of next? 100. That you are assigning here. Again, you will check the condition. Temp of next 100. 100 of next is 200, which is not equal to null. Again, the condition is true. Temp is equal to temp of next, which is 200 will come here. Are you able to understand? Again, you will check the condition. Temp of next not equal to null. 200, this is 200 next is 300, which is not equal to null. Again, the condition is true. Now, temp is equal to temp of next. So, temp of next is 300 will come here. Are you able to understand it or not? So, finally, temp is pointing here till now. Look at here. Again, once it is done, again you will check the condition. Temp of next not equal to null. 300 of next is null. Now, null is, you are getting this side, left hand side, and not equal to null. Null is equal to null, but they are saying null not equal to null. So, this condition is failed. If this condition is failed, you will come out from the while loop. So, once you come out from the while loop, look at where the temp is pointing. Temp is pointing to the last node in the linked list. Now, you have to do one thing. What is that one? Here it is null. Now, this one should point to the next node. So, what you will write is that temp of, you can write here. So, this is the while loop. If you want, let me keep the curly braces also. Okay. Now, temp of next is equal to new node, you have to write. Okay. Is it clear? What is the new node consists of? New node consists of address of this node, which is 500. So, in place of null, here 500 will come. So, you have a link from this node to this node. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? Then what you have to do? Anything else you have to do? Nothing. Is it clear? You have successfully inserted this node at the end. So, you can close the function. That's all. It is very simple. Only task is that you need to traverse up to the last node. Once it is done, you can write temp of next is equal to new node. That's all. Is it clear? Insert at the end is done. Now let me discuss insert at a particular position. Okay. Let me erase it. I hope you are able to understand what are the concepts I am discussing. If you really like my teaching, please press the like button, share the videos with your friends and subscribe to my channel also. Before sharing the videos with your friends, first you watch the complete video. Okay. Let's assume that we have only these three nodes. Let's make it simple. Okay. We are done with insert at begin, insert at end. Let me take a scenario, insert at particular position, after a particular position. Now, head is having the 100. So, this is the first node and this is the last node. Let me keep it as null. And here it is 200 and here it is 300. Okay. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? Now, let me write a user-defined function called insert after position. So, let me write it as insert after position. I will write it as POS. Okay. The name I can give anything. Okay. Now, what I have to do? First, I need to ask the user to enter the position. So, let me take a integer variable called position. Okay. POS. Then I will ask the user to enter the position. Okay. Enter the position where you want to insert. Is it clear? Then you will read it, scanf percentage d ampersand position. Now, whatever the user has entered the position, you need to check whether it is valid or not. What is meant by valid? Suppose let's take that how many nodes are there in this linked list? 3 nodes. Suppose if user has asked you to enter or insert a new node after the 4th position. Look at here, only 3 nodes are there. If he say you insert after the first node, then it is valid. After the second node, valid. After the third node is valid. But if he is saying after the 4th node, then it is invalid. Then to do that one, first you need to count the number of nodes. So how can you count the number of nodes is that, okay, let me call a function. Let me write int some count is equal to, let me call a function called length. This function, which is a user defined function, will calculate the length of the linked list, meaning is that number of nodes in the linked list. How I will write that function, let me discuss for you. Okay, as it is returning an integer value, so the function should be, return type also should be int. So int length. Okay, then you are declaring a pointer variable called temp and you are assigning the head. Okay, is it clear? Then what you have to write? You have to declare a variable called I and you have to initialize it to 0. Okay, while temp not equal to null, then you have to write temp is equal to temp of next. Okay, then what you need to do, you need to write I plus plus, you have closed the while, then you have to return the I value. Is it clear? You are closing the function also. I hope it is clearly visible for you. Now let me discuss what is the logic behind writing this code. Okay, we are declaring a variable called temp, which is a pointer, and we are assigning whatever the address is there in the head, which is 100 right now. Now we have declared a variable called I and we are assigned with 0. Okay, while temp not equal to null, 100 is there, which is not equal to null. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, what are the statements we have written? Temp is equal to temp of next. Temp of next is 200. Okay, I plus plus, we are incrementing the I value. Now I value will become 1. Again you will check this condition, temp not equal to null. Temp is having the 200, which is not equal to null. Again the condition is true. If this condition is true, you have to execute these two statements. Temp is equal to temp of next. Temp is having 200, 200 of next is 300. I plus plus, now I value will become 2. Okay, good. Then again you will check the condition, temp not equal to null. Temp is having 300, 300 is not equal to null. Again the condition is true. So you have to execute temp is equal to temp of next. Temp of next is null. So now temp is getting the value called null. Okay. Then you are writing I plus plus. Now I value will become 3. Are you able to understand it or not? Now I value became 3. Okay. Then temp not equal to null. Null is equal to null, but they are saying null not equal to null. So this condition is failed. If this condition is failed, it will come out from the while loop. After that, return I is there. Return I is nothing but it is returning the value 3. So now count is getting the value called 3. For this example, I hope you are understanding what is the meaning of calculating the length of the linked list. Calculating the length means computing the number of nodes in the linked list. I request you to note down this pseudocode. Okay. So what I have to do, if whatever the user has entered the position is greater than count. Suppose let's take that count value is 3 and user has asked insert a node after the position 4, then position value will become 4. In that case, what you have to do is that you have to print invalid position. Is it clear? Something you have to display, so I am displaying it as invalid position. Please correct yourself. Okay. Else, if whatever the position user has entered is valid, then what you need to do? Is it clear? Suppose let's take that user has entered, he want to insert a new node after the second position, meaning is that after this node he want to insert. If he want to insert after this node, what you have to do? You need to traverse up to here. Am I right? So suppose let's take that now the new node is address is 400 having the value 40 and initially it is null. Am I right? So now what you have to do? You need to traverse up to here. Suppose you have taken a variable called temp. Okay. Something you are taking. You are traversing from the starting and coming up to here. That is the first logic you need to do. Then what you have to do? Temp of next is equal to 400 you have to write. So now you are getting 400. Is it clear? That is the thing you have to do. What is the two things you have to do? One is that you are traversing up to here. Then you need to create a link from here and also link to here also. So first, which one you have to do? First one, what you have to do is that this one address should come here, because why? If I simply write, look at here, if I am writing as temp of next is equal to new node, if I write, then here 400 will come. Now the link between this node and this node has been broken. However, the link from this node has been created, but there is no link from this node to this node. Now this link node is became idle. It is not pointing to anyone. So we don't know the address of this node. So that's why you should not do like that. What is the logic first you need to follow is that, okay, first you need to write new node of next. Here you have to assign this 300, which is temp. So you have to write new node. You have to write new node of next is equal to temp you have to write. So here you will get 300. Then you can write temp of next is equal to new node. These two statements you have to do. So first thing is that we need to traverse from starting to up to this position. So what I will do is that I will declare a variable called temp and I will assign the head value. After that, you need to create the new node. Am I right? How can you create a new node? You can write new node here. You are declaring. Okay. Then you can write new node is equal to struct node star. Okay. malloc size of struct node. Am I right? Once the user has created the node with the help of malloc function, then you have to ask the user to enter the data. Printf enter the value. Okay. Once the user has entered the value, you need to scan it. So you will write scanf %d ampersand of new node of data. Is it clear? I hope it is visible for you. Okay, because there is a space issue, I am writing here. Now you have entered the new node. Then what you need to do here? You have to write new node of next is equal to null. So you have created a new node. Is it clear? Right now it is having 300. It is having address 200. It is having 300. You have like this. Is it clear? Now you have created a node, some address in 400 and you have inserted the value 40 and null you have done. Now what you have to do? You have to traverse up to this position. So what I will do, okay, in the else block only I will write while, okay, I will declare some variable called I. So I will write I is equal to 1 while I less than position. Okay, is it clear? While I less than position, I have to write temp is equal to temp of next. Okay, and then I need to increment the I value. Look at what will happen. Initially you are getting the I value as 1. You have initialized the I value is equal to 1. Is it clear till now? Now look at here. Let's take that user has entered the position is equal to 2. After that one he has to insert. So now position is equal to 2. Temp is equal to what? Head. We have written here. Temp is equal to head. So temp will be pointing to the first node in a linked list, so which is 100. Okay, is it clear? Now look at here. I less than position. What is the I value? 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, this condition is true. If this condition is true, what you are writing? Temp is equal to temp of next. Okay, temp is equal to temp of next. Temp of next means hit here you will get 200. Okay, are you able to understand it or not? So this is 200. So what you are doing? I plus plus. Now I value will become 2. Okay, is it clear? I value became 2. Then 2 less than 2. No, 2 less than 2 is false. If this is false, now temp is pointing here. I hope you are able to understand, because I need to traverse up to here only. This temp should point here. So that's why I have written while I less than position. Initially I value is 1 is less than 2. The condition is true. I have written temp is equal to temp of next. Temp is 100. Temp of next is 200. So temp is having the value 200. Okay. I plus plus. Now I value became 2. 2 less than 2 condition is failed. So it will come out from the while loop. If it comes from the while loop, temp is having the value 200. Now what you have to write? Okay, let me write what you need to do here because there is a space issue, or let me use this space. Okay, now first thing what you need to do, you need to write new node of next is equal to, here you have to assign temp of next. New node of next is equal to temp of next. I will write new node of next is equal to temp of next. What is temp of next? Is consists of 300. That 300 you are writing here. If you are writing like this, this node is pointing to this node. Is it clear? Now what you have to do? This node should point to this one. So what you will do is that temp of next is equal to new node you will write. Okay. Temp of next new node is, temp of next is this one. This new node is 400. So this 400 will come here. So this node is pointing to this one. Is it clear? So you can close the else block. You can close the function. So this is the user defined function to insert a node after the particular position in a single linked list. I hope you have understood how can you insert a node in the single linked list. We have 3 scenarios: insert at begin, insert at end, insert at after particular position. I have discussed the pseudo codes for all these 3 scenarios. I hope you have understood. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.